Once upon a time, in the realms of human imagination, myths and legends were born. These stories, filled with gods, heroes, and mystical creatures, served as the bedrock of cultures around the world. But as time flowed, like a mighty river, these ancient tales found a new form of vibrant, illustrated world known as manga. Let's journey through the fascinating evolution from mythology to manga, exploring how these timeless stories transformed and continue to enchant us. Shall we begin? In the early emerged as a way for humans to make sense of the world. Imagine a time before science, when people looked to the stars, the mountains, and the seas for answers. Myths were like ancient storytellers, weaving tales of creation, gods, and the natural forces that governed life. They explained the unexplainable, and connected people to the mysteries of the universe. Don't you find it intriguing how these stories, filled with divine beings and epic quests, have shaped our understanding of the world? As cultures developed, so did their myths. In Greece, the Olympian gods ruled from Mount Olympus, while in Japan, the kami inhabited a spiritual world parallel to our own. These stories were passed down through generations, often orally, and eventually recorded in texts. It's as if every culture had its own library of epic sagas, each with its unique characters and lessons. For instance, in Norse mythology, we find tales of mighty Thor wielding his hammer, Mjolnir, against the giants, a classic tale of good versus evil. These myths provided moral lessons, cultural identity, and a sense of wonder. Fast forward to the 20th century, when a new form of storytelling began to emerge in Japan. Manga, a term that means whimsical pictures, combines art and narrative in a format that's both visual and textual. It's like reading a story while watching a movie. Manga quickly became a popular medium, drawing from a wide range of influences, including traditional Japanese art, Western comics, and of course mythology. Isn't it fascinating how these ancient tales found a new home? In this modern format, manga creators, known as mangaka, often draw upon mythology to enrich their stories. There's something called intertextuality, which is when a story references another work. In manga, this often means incorporating mythological elements, either subtly or overtly. For example, the hit manga and anime series Saint Seiya draws heavily on Greek mythology, featuring warriors known as saints, who wear powerful armors representing constellations and Greek gods. It's like a modern-day retelling of ancient legends, with a splash of action and adventure. Another example is Naruto, a series that weaves elements of Japanese folklore and mythological creatures, called yokai, into its narrative. The protagonist, Naruto Uzumaki, hosts the powerful nine-tails fox spirit, Kurama, a creature inspired by the mythological kitsune. These mystical foxes are known in Japanese lore for their magical abilities and trickster nature. Isn't it amazing how manga can bring these ancient myths to life in such a relatable way? Manga's use of mythology isn't limited to Japanese or Greek stories. It's a global affair. The Seven Deadly Sins explores Christian concepts of sin, while Attack on Titan hints at Norse mythology through its giants and apocalyptic themes. This blend of mythology with manga allows for rich, multi-layered narratives that resonate with readers across cultures. It's like a cultural melting pot, where stories from around the world come together to create something new and exciting. But why do these mythological themes resonate so deeply in manga? Perhaps it's because myths and manga share a common goal: to tell stories that captivate and inspire. Both mediums explore universal themes like heroism, sacrifice, love, and the struggle between good and evil. They invite us to see the world through different lenses and challenge us to ponder the big questions of existence. Don't you think there's something timeless about these stories? Regardless of the medium, as we navigate the modern world, manga continues to draw from the wellspring of mythology, breathing new life into ancient tales. It's a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and the human need to connect with something greater than ourselves. Whether through the epic battles of gods and monsters, or the everyday struggles of a young hero, these stories remind us of our shared humanity and the wonders of the imagination. So, the next time you pick up a manga, take a moment to appreciate the layers of mythological history woven into its pages. Isn't it delightful to think that, in this digital age, we're still connected to the ancient past through the stories we love?